As writers, we're often brimming with ideas, each one a potential story waiting to unfold. But with so many concepts vying for attention, sticking to one idea long enough to see it through can feel like a Herculean task. Many writers find themselves drifting from one shiny idea to another, leaving stories half-finished and ideas undeveloped. However, sticking to a single story is crucial for turning ideas into completed works, whether you're writing a short story, novel, or screenplay. This guide will walk you through the common challenges and provide effective strategies to help you focus on one idea until you type the end. The challenge of staying focused on one story. Before diving into the strategies, let's acknowledge why sticking to one story idea is so challenging. Understanding the root causes of this struggle can make it easier to manage distractions when they arise. Shiny object syndrome. New ideas feel exciting and offer a fresh start. They promise possibilities that feel more appealing than wrestling with a challenging middle or working through a sagging plot. Perfectionism and self-doubt. The longer you work on a story, the more critical you can become. Self-doubt may creep in, making you question if the idea is good enough or if readers will enjoy it. Lack of clarity. A vague or undeveloped idea can easily lead to burnout or loss of interest, especially if there's no clear end in sight. Fear of failure. Finishing a story means facing potential judgment. This fear often leads writers to abandon projects, avoiding the vulnerability that comes with completing and sharing their work. By addressing these challenges, you can become more resilient and avoid the temptation to switch ideas. 1. Find your core motivation. Understanding your why. To stay committed to one story, connect with why it matters to you. What makes this story worth telling, and why do you care about it? This is your story's why, and it can serve as a compass to help you stay on track. Practical steps. Write a statement of purpose. This might look like a single sentence or a paragraph explaining why this story matters to you personally. Are you trying to communicate a certain theme or message? Does it reflect something you're passionate about or want to explore? Identify your unique connection. Think about your personal experiences or insights that add value to the story. If the story connects with a part of your life, it's more likely to hold your attention. Define success on your terms. Instead of focusing on how others might view your story, ask yourself how you'd feel if you completed it. Would it fulfill a personal goal or mark a milestone in your writing journey? By creating a why statement, you'll have something to remind you of the deeper reason for working on this particular story, even when the going gets tough. 2. Refine and flesh out your idea. An underdeveloped idea can feel directionless, making it easier to lose interest. By refining your idea, you create a roadmap that gives you a sense of where you're going. Practical steps. Create a rough outline. Outline the general arc of your story. This doesn't have to be detailed, but include key plot points and milestones. Knowing the shape of your story can make it feel more manageable. Develop character bios. The more you know your characters, the more connected you'll feel to them. Create character bios that delve into their backstory, motivations, strengths, and flaws. Knowing your characters can keep you invested in their journey. Build a story Bible. Document elements like settings, character relationships, plot twists, and themes. A story Bible can be especially helpful for complex stories, allowing you to return to key details when you feel lost or unsure. By creating a strong foundation, you'll have fewer reasons to abandon your story and chase after other ideas. 3. Capture, don't chase, new ideas. New ideas are bound to pop up, especially when you're working through challenging sections of your current project. However, acknowledging them without pursuing them can help you stay focused. Practical steps. Keep a dedicated notebook. Write down new ideas as they come, but commit to not working on them until you've finished your current story. This way, you honor your creativity without letting it derail your progress. Create a future ideas file. Instead of jumping into new projects, document them in a digital or physical file. Knowing that these ideas are safe for later exploration can ease the fear of losing them. Set boundaries. If you're tempted to start working on a new idea, remind yourself of your primary goal: to finish your current story. Setting a goal to revisit new ideas only after completing your story can reinforce your focus.
Hi and welcome in our channel Alive Inc. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe for our future videos, and thank you very much in advance.
4. Reignite passion during tough sections. Writers often feel stuck or uninspired in the middle of a project, especially during slower scenes or challenging sections. Reconnecting with your excitement for the story can help you push through these moments. Practical steps. Revisit your favorite parts. If you have certain scenes or chapters you enjoyed writing, revisit them to remind yourself of what you love about the story. Visualize the impact. Imagine your finished work and the reaction readers might have to it. Picture readers laughing, crying, or feeling deeply moved by your story. Research for inspiration. Watch a movie, read a book, or find images that remind you of your story's theme or setting. Sometimes, external inspiration can reignite your passion and give you fresh ideas. 5. Build a writing routine and stick to it. Having a writing routine builds discipline and helps prevent the temptation to jump to other projects. Practical steps. Designate writing days. Set specific days and times for writing. Treat this time as an important meeting with yourself to reinforce your commitment to your story. Set small, incremental goals. Make your goals manageable, such as writing 500 words per session. Breaking down your project into smaller tasks makes it easier to stay on course. Use habit tracking apps. Tools like Habitica or Forest can help you track your writing progress and make it rewarding. Seeing a visual representation of your consistency can be motivating. 6. Hold yourself accountable. Accountability can increase your commitment to finishing a project, as you're more likely to follow through when others know about it. Practical steps. Share your goal with a friend. Telling a trusted friend or family member about your project and your desire to complete it adds a layer of accountability. Join a writing group. Engaging in a writing group or online community can provide encouragement, feedback, and motivation to keep going. Set regular check-ins. Schedule weekly or monthly progress check-ins with an accountability partner. Share what you've achieved and discuss any roadblocks. 7. Embrace the difficult parts of writing. Every story has challenging moments. Accepting this reality can help you resist the temptation to switch projects when things get hard. Practical steps. Acknowledge challenges. When you feel frustrated, recognize that this is a normal part of the writing process. Remind yourself that every writer experiences difficult moments. Break down complex scenes. Take a challenging scene and break it into smaller components. Focus on completing one part at a time to make the process feel less overwhelming. Celebrate progress over perfection. Remember that a first draft doesn't need to be flawless. Allow yourself to write imperfectly, knowing you can revise later. 8. Reward yourself for reaching milestones. Rewarding yourself for reaching specific milestones creates positive reinforcement that can help you stay committed. Practical steps. Set specific milestones. Identify points in your story, like completing each chapter, and assign a small reward for each one. Create a big reward for completion. Plan something special for when you finish your story. It could be a celebratory outing, a favorite treat, or even a day off. Reflect on accomplishments. Keep a journal of your progress, and periodically look back to see how far you've come. This can give you a sense of accomplishment and help you recognize the value of your efforts. Conclusion. Sticking with one story idea can be challenging, but the satisfaction of completing a story is worth it. By focusing on your why, refining your idea, creating a writing routine, and building accountability, you'll be well equipped to stay on track and see your project through to the end. Remember, writing is as much about perseverance as it is about inspiration. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and give yourself the gift of finishing your story. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you all in the next video.